Hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, I know it says Tuesday. For whatever reason, it decided not to update for me, so I'm stuck with it for now. All right.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, never mind. I left the Trisha. I didn't even think about the echo I would end up getting.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, that looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to put doors on all these.
Yeah, doors might be nice. I'm sure the people in them would appreciate it.
I know. It's like the doors that would look best are like metal doors, but they really won't work very well.
Yeah, no. Iron doors would work best, but... Well, actually, they could work. They'd be sitting in the open position, but basically, it would be an internal lock. Just put a lever on the inside. I mean, or we could just put buttons on the tops. That would work too.
Yeah. It does remind me, I just remembered something I was going to do, and I never got a chance to get to it. I'm going to make a trip down to the witch farm. We need gunpowder.
I think that sounds doable.
I was going to do it the other day, and I got distracted.
Yeah, I think iron doors with buttons will work, or at least work as well as anything else. Oh, right, I still need to actually put in the toilets. I should do that and finish up. Yeah, I should just finish up in here now that all this stuff is good.
Yeah.
Ooh, just need a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 8 more. I'll just make a mess of iron doors. It's not like we don't have them.
Yeah.
What kind of button do you think? Gray stone or black or white or what? Or wooden or... Wooden is easier to move through.
Yeah.
Just which wood?
Probably something like the crimson wood or something.
Crimson wood? Can do. There we go. Yeah, the barracks are all but done, because then we just got to get the lighting inside the barracks rooms sorted. But I've got faith. All right. We could embed some lighting into the walls of the barrack rooms.
Yeah. Then it could blend it over to the other walls.
Yeah, no, because if it's like in the shared walls, that doubles up, you know? Grab a stack of steel lanterns and play with it. All right, do we have any? Not really. Okay, so I'll just make some. We've got crimson wood.
It's over here.
That gets me. Right there, I don't know how many rooms we have. I gotta start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I might use wooden doors for the toilets, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, that's just... I got 14 rooms.
That'll hold us for a bit.
Ooh. Well, shucks.
What?
This corner room won't work. The ladders. The ladders block the putting down of buttons on either of the sides.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you swapped this barrack head to toe. Or that one of the two barracks.
Yeah,
One of the two. If nothing else, maybe this one, just because it actually does kind of make it hard to get out of the door. Because it wants to send you up the ladder instead. I like the design, though.
Yeah, just, nice, simple, let you get up on the bed.
Yep. I can only imagine that first thing in the morning when everyone's getting up, it's a cacophony down this hallway.
Yeah.
Well, now we've got a lot of extra iron doors. Which is good, because I kind of want a bunch of iron doors. I'm sure we'll find plenty of other places where they would be nice to have.
Put an extra iron door on, like, this thing here.
For this, yeah, I was about to say, we do need a door on this anyway.
Yeah.
Go through and play with the lighting a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start by removing all the excess. Turning on F3. Okay. Okay, yeah, definitely needs light. How bad? Okay. So let's try here to start. No. There we go. Let's take care of this side. How about the other side? Okay, no, I would need it on the other side too. But that wall goes out, I think. Oh no, I think that's an extra. Maybe not. No, that is. Honestly, it's hard to go wrong with the corner pillars of end rods. Okay, let's check. Take down the torches. Check distro.
I can definitely tell already.
Just this one corner does. Kind of hard to go wrong with these, I'll be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
They look right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, even if we don't take it all the way to the top and just do small. Yeah, let's try the 2 high, actually. Save on the end rods, but I think it'll give the same amount of lighting. Oh, missed there. Oh, need a little bit here. Oh, hey, that worked quite well, actually.
Hello, Mara. Yes, as a note, we are in Symmetria. For whatever reason, when I started this up, the changes did not want to take. For the titles, so it is Thursday with Symmetria, not Tuesday.
We did not go back in time.
Yep.
Part of me wouldn't mind because then I get to do my weekend again, but oh well.
So how you doing, Vamira? Weekends are nice. Playing on DOTA 2.
Dota.
Yeah, Dota. Which game is that?
League of Legends competitor.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's like so many of those different games running around, and I'm just like, I don't know these. Don't really care.
Yeah.
It's like I played League of Legends for a while. It was okay. I mean, I actually managed to avoid most of the really toxic people. So, I got lucky, had a fairly decent gaming experience.
Still done though.
Yeah. I'm just like, it's just not my kind of game.
Almost done. Just need a few more end rods.
Yeah. I'm just looking at our supplies on stuff and going, we need wood over here. I think I'm going to go over to our tree farm.
Oh yeah, pretty much all of our wood's over there.
Yeah.
Oh, are we out of end rods? Oh no, there they are. I knew we had some more. But we are low on end rods.
Yeah,
I can't imagine why as I run through the storage room. I think you like the block or something.
It's like, how we're always out of quartz. You think we'd like to block or something?
Well, I'm neutral on the block, to be fair. It's just what it calls for, but
Whee!
okay, that's all the rooms lit, or at least all the basic barrack style rooms lit.
Yeah.
Finish up the
And
bathing rooms, the hygiene.
oh, that's better. Up we go into the wide blue yonder. So considering it's like everybody was over on, I noticed when I was hopping on here that everyone's like over on Mabi is made it very tempting to play Mabi. It's like everyone's there.
Okay.
Drop and drop. Whee! I do have to say with the starting on the Mabi, my only mild complaint that I have isn't even really with the starting tools and stuff. I don't mind the speed. It's the fact that I'm going through my tools.
I know. It's the fact that they break so easy. That's the thing that actively annoys me. You know, we can take our time. It doesn't bug us that much. But
Yeah. It's like I don't mind, taking my time with the game and all that stuff. I'm really not, obsessed with being speedy or overly efficient or anything like that. It's like how many people are complaining about how the deep slate is annoying to mine because, oh my god, it actually takes a few seconds and you can't insta-mine it.
Well, to be fair, most people I've been hearing complain on that point are professional Minecrafters who have to do this all day. And so when it all adds up to several hours out of your day, you could have been using building and recording and editing. Okay, yeah. For them, it makes, that's at least a reasonable complaint.
Yes, but I've heard other people who are not professional Minecrafters make this complaint.
That's because they're impatient. I'm sorry. That's just a truth.
It's like professional Minecrafters might actually have a reason to complain, but other people, not really. It's called patience, my dear. You can stand to learn some of it. Whew. Taking down the trees over here, making it a bit laggy. That is something they definitely got to make sure to work on. Some of the optimization issues that have been popping up lately, where things like, you're cutting down a tree or a tree grows and suddenly everything goes laggy.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem.
Yeah. A tree grows and the entire server goes laggy.
A tree grows and there's no one on the server. Does it cause lag? Little modern koan for you there.
Hello, cats. Sky goes dark. Oh. I do have to say, I look forward to unwinding a bit after stream's over.
Oh.
I'm just kind of a little tired.
I mean, you were out running errands, so.
Yeah.
But stream should be a chance to unwind as well.
Oh, it is. Just oftentimes, though, when I'm sitting here just, like, utterly in unwind mode, I'm not very chatty.
It's true.
And stream requires you to actually talk, which requires thinking, which is more brain cells than I possess.
All we can do is our best.
Yep. Oh, I can't actually think of, like, at least one topic and stuff. It's like the bit on the newest thing that's been going around. Most everybody who's actually tried it actually goes, no, actually, this is a really good buff. You know, but people who haven't tried it and just hear about it are just like, no, wait, what? Talking about with the whole Elytra and the fact that they've changed up how they're working a little bit for 118. And I actually agree that it's a buff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, yeah, it slows down some stuff, but frankly, with, you know, the fact that it already goes, you know, when you take off with a rocket, oftentimes you can go way faster than things can load around you, and that's kind of a pain when you're running into things.
Yeah. I mean, it's the truth, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. The other things that they do with it, though, it really is actually really cool, because, you know, one thing is that you only take damage to your wings when you're actively using a rocket, which basically takes about 3 points of damage. So that right there is going to make your wings, even without mending and stuff on them, last a long time. And then you put mending and unbreaking and whatnot, and suddenly it cuts that damage down to 1 point per rocket. Your wings will last frickin' forever. Which is really quite nice. And then the slowing down a little bit, it doesn't affect gliding, which means some of the tricks you can do, like diving down and back up and stuff to get a little extra boost of speed, actually still works just well. You know, it really is just you know, slowed down a little bit with the rocket. You know, your boost isn't quite as fast.
Yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't innately bug me.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, especially while I'm building up here in the sky, Elytra, definitely a godsend. I now am very fond of moving about with them. But it's not the only way I like getting about.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they you know, they did the thing for a couple different reasons. You know, for the hey, let's try to see if we can give some relevance back to other stuff again, as other means of transport. Because, we can get the elytra and stuff. Hell, even when we're doing, our big creative builds, the things we end up loving to set up are our interconnected trains. Using mine carts. Get yourself around. I know when we're building next season with Atlantis, I sure as hell going to have little minecart setups to get us around our domes. Once inside the dome, we don't really need elytra to get around. We're going to be flipping underwater. I mean, while some of the domes are going to be big enough that using an elytra would be probably just as fine, but, having little tracks and stuff to get us to different areas. Besides, I love making little train depots and whatnot. But the hills are light with flaming zombies burning alive in the morning sun.
Why am I having so much trouble with these toilets?
Somebody had too much Taco Bell?
Aha. It doesn't help that most basic toilet designs are a bit, or at least feel a bit big.
Yeah.
So I can get 4 of them in, especially with space around them.
Vamira's over there going, should have more fiber.
Aha.
Yeah, Minecraft toilets are huge, like a golden throne.
I want to pack as many as I can in here. Plus, I want to be able to give that little bit of privacy. But
I know, it's like you pick one or the other. Do you put in 2 toilets or 20? There's no in between.
Yep. And the slightly larger versions. Well, I can do a little bit with them, but again, I can either do individual stalls or everyone sees every time there's, basically go Roman on people.
Yeah.
Those are the options. I can go. I could literally do the Roman bench style.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Sure, why not? That'll really confuse people.
In that case, I'm going to need some composters.
Community drops. I don't know how to spell. I mean, for the days of Old English when spelling wasn't mandatory.
Yes. Signage.
Dispenser of brown terracotta into a water stream.
Ah! Cute.
I don't think we're going for that much realism.
No, not so much. Hmm. Okay, start with this. Hmm.
Sick, need a drink. Drinky, drinky. Yeah. So these days we're just like kind of looking at things and going, yeah, the first time I earn enough cash to do so, I am so going to be um putting in getting a new system, that'll be for better setup for stream,
Mm-hmm.
But it also means though that I'll be able to like have my laptop open on the side with just my Twitch on it and be able to better monitor things and
Yeah.
it's not like I want to give up my other system. It's going to be adding to my setup.
It's a setup, I tell ya. Okay, one more little detail, and I'm counting that entire zone, entire quadrant finished.
Yay!
Except one more detail I want to put in the showers. And yeah, who knew that we'd be going so very, very old school? Okay, so that just leaves the med bay, the droid robot repair.
Uh-huh. And the kitchens.
The kitchens, and then the supervisor's quarters, and maybe a little bit more detailing around the rec area.
Yeah.
But overall, doing pretty snazzy.
Yep. Basically just moving up now to the next floor.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've still got a little bit more detail work to do down here. Gotta actually finish up some of these hallway bits and things, but...
Yeah, but for the most part...
That's mostly bits and bobs.
Ow, what the hell? Ah.
What's that? I think that's enough. Sweet. Okay, lighting is sorted. Bam. Really do need to give some thought to my house upstairs, though.
Yeah. I know, I gotta go up and finish mine. As well as in general, just kind of maybe start putting up walls for all the rest. I mean, people can decorate the insides however they want. They could probably even change out some of the walls that they like, but at the same time, just keeping some basic walls in
just so
general.
Just for plotting.
Yeah. Let alone, someone might not appreciate having one of their walls being gaudy terracotta, because their neighbor decided they wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have an outer wall ring, then, what people decide to do on the inside is up to them.
Exactly.
And plus it also gives a nice uniform, hallway look.
Well, I'm sure, up there at the very least, I think having a bit more character would be more fun.
Yes, but if you notice from the movies, the walls were all very samey.
You are correct. You are very, very correct.
Because it's all more about that whole clean, white, futuristic look.
It's true. It's true. Which does mean we should probably just do that all the way around.
Yeah.
Just decide, are we going to use quartz or are we going to use concrete?
Well, I know I did mine with concrete just because it's easier.
That's fine. It does give some differentiation from the floor. Although I do like the idea of having a slabbed avenue, so we just got to decide what slab we want to use.
Yeah.
I mean, I freely admit that I am in love with deep slate tile, but we don't need to use that one.
Yeah.
It's just, oh my god, I love it. It's such a magnificent paving block.
I know.
But yeah, if we took down all of this moss and put up the white concrete and change it out for white concrete instead, that would probably work.
Yeah. And then, inside can just be left blank because people can just choose to put in as many floors or whatever as they want.
Oh, yeah. What we can do is basically put a door on it with a sign, saying whether or not it's available.
Yeah.
Kind of thing for people to come by.
Yeah, and then
they can put on a nice. They can add a little bit to the facade.
Yeah. But we need basically put up basic, put up the basic things, and then just a sign on the door that says, vacant, or Cloud City Realty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Apple.
Means we're gonna need a ton of white concrete, as usual.
Uh-huh.
Oh, server restart. 10-minute warning.
Yep. Oh. Here we go.
Well, we do at least have white concrete.
Yeah.
So I can start at least doing it for my house space. Because honestly, having that kind of thing will help me because it'll delineate the space better, and I'll have a better idea of what I'm working with.
Yeah.
So I do think that's part of it. I'm staring at this big open space, going, "Oh my god, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?"
Yeah.
Plus, it'll free up the sand that's currently marking it.
Yeah. And with having those in there too will also help as well with putting in the other side areas with the library and museum and all that stuff.
It's true. And some of it can still be tweaked. Again, can put a nicer front door, put a nicer entryway on the space kind of thing. When you do pick your door so that it's clear that there's something here.
Yeah.
But
we'll basically just write up some rules for people, when they come to claim.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hopefully they will. We're kind of, I get the impression we're definitely running out of server mates.
Yeah.
I mean, here's hoping. Have you accepted the invitation to Backdraft yet?
For a place in ours?
Yeah.
I don't remember if I have, but I'll definitely put up.
Yeah, because again, we helped build in Hid City, so it's only right to extend the same courtesy to him.
Yeah, which also reminds me too, I need to take some time and sit down to do a little bit of quick recording. He asked me to record some lines for his final episode for the season.
Ooh. Fun.
Yeah. So I gotta take some time and just sort of sit down and record them real quick. know what?
What do I know?
Should have, here we go. Statues book should have a couple things down here. Like, if Eggs is going to be putting his head in our office, then I'm going to put him on an armor stand.
You're going to put him to work.
And I'm going to put him to work.
That is what we do.
That's empty. I'll still have to come back and get some pants and a shirt for him.
That's all the white concrete we had on hand. Oh dear. I do like the idea of making a median down the wider avenues as well. Put a little light greenery.
Yeah.
Nothing too ostentatious, just, a bit of a green verge, maybe a bit of flower or something equivalent. Flower, little grass. More likely moss, but, some azalea bushes. We need the bushes.
Yep.
Mostly because they look good and they're nice and small.
See, I'm trying to remember what is the up, down. Y is the down, right?
Huh? Y is up, down, yeah.
Okay. And the X is the front back or the side to side?
I believe X is side to side.
Right. So. Okay, yeah. Z is the front back. That's what I'm wanting. Right. Okay. No. Hate when I bump the wrong thing. Yep. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the server restart is still incoming. Just means that after the break, I've got a lot of concrete to convert.
There we go. There. Now I'll just come back with at least a shirt for him at some point. Actually, I think he needs to...
There's the 2 minutes. I knew it was coming.
There we go. That's better. Yep. There. He is now in charge of the lost and found.
And where did you put this lost and found?
in the office.
Which office?
The one that we sleep over here at Oasis.
Oh, that lost and found. Duh.
Yeah.
I forgot he left a head there.
Yeah, it's like I came in and found a head in here, and I was just like...
Yeah, I remember seeing it there. I just didn't do anything about it because I was busy and I didn't care.
Kitty, I'd like you out here. Come on. Over here. Yay.
It's still sad that we still have somebody's pickaxe in the lost and found.
I know. I don't even think they're on the server anymore.
I don't know. I know we tried to get in touch with them to let them know, but...
Yeah. Kitty, no.
Kitty, yes.
Out of the room. Don't wow me. Out of the room. Out. I want you over here. Come on. Over here. Over here.
I start breaking the concrete, but with less than 2 minutes, so I'll wait until we get back. Yeah. I've at least gotten the first wave converted, so that's all.
Now in 3D.
Tell your friends. All right, intermission.
Yay!
I'm assuming your intermission is up.
No, not yet. I haven't bothered putting it up. Mainly, I'm just...
That's fair.
Just because, I'm still just sort of sitting here and...
And it's a pretty quiet stream.
Yeah. Okay, back up.
Yay! Oh.
What?
Wait, what? Oh, that, no.
What happened?
The concrete I laid down and converted disappeared.
Oh, no.
And it's clear that I laid it down because the right amount is missing from my inventory.
Ugh. That sounds like something you need to write in the help thing.
Ugh.
Because concrete, that's expensive.
I mean, I'm not going to do it right now, but... Yeah, it was 3 stacks and 48, because that's what the capacity of this thing is.
Huh? What's having a problem with the door, cat? Come on. See, there's no door now. Get your butt over here. Meow. Don't meow me. Move, you tuxedo moron. Come on, there's like chests and stuff you can come sit on in here. Away from that wall. I don't know what it's over against that wall you're so enamored with, cat. Ha ha ha.
I was just wondering if we check the shops, but it honestly probably doesn't matter.
Yep. Chop, 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 chop.
Mm. Alright, all those pellets of concrete I've got. Oh my god, that wasn't even enough to finish outlining my house.
Ugh.
I mean, close, but it wasn't.
So we're gonna have to go do some,
I'll just go make more.
I have to do some, sand gathering. Yeah, that'll go get some diamonds so we can just buy some.
Well, again, I didn't make all we could. I just made a sizable place to start.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I only lost, well, only lost 3 stacks in 48, so.
That's still a lot, though.
I know. Oh, wait, no, I did have more. I mean, I've got 4 stacks more, which is at least enough to finish mine, but still, it's going to take quite a lot of concrete to do this whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least go finish what I was doing and maybe do a little extra because I can. But I am prepared to make more, so.
Yep. Yeah, definitely at some point to get a better setup.
Get what set up?
Get a better setup.
Oh, yeah. We both do. You more so, because you're already affiliate, but we both do.
Yeah. Because I am in much the owl. The angles I end up having to sit to make things work.
Well, part of it is our space.
Yeah.
Again, throw it on the pile of things for when we finally get our own place.
Yep. We could definitely get something with 3 bedrooms would be just, like, ideal.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, again, I'm willing to compromise this because when we build, we will get precisely what we're after.
Oh, yeah.
start with the side that's still sand to reclaim it, because we're going to need it. Now, let's see, where's that point here? Making sure to put in doorways as I go so that it helps show where the different plots are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to send particular. I mean, we were going to have an open invitation, but particular invites for Backdraft and the Coconutties.
Yep.
Anyone else? I mean, Cave already has his particular invitation.
Oh yeah, he's going to pick a place out too.
Mm-hmm. You know, we've already told him.
Yeah.
To get his butt over here and do it. And hopefully our new party member.
Yep.
We'll find the chance.
Joining us on our build.
Mm-hmm.
Which was Stays.
Yep. Yep. Mostly for next season, but tossed open this season, said, yeah, sure, may as well. And then the moss we reclaim from the plotting, we can put into the verges.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm out of concrete. Back to converting. Die.
Didn't pick up a bit of everything, but I also need to bring a hoe.
Not touching it.
Huh?
Not touching it. My goodness, 5:30 already. We're close enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of debating whether or not I'm going to end stream a little early.
At the 2-hour mark, you think?
Yeah. Just because I'm just really tired. And, I mean, still getting over whatever cold I had earlier this week.
Yeah. You seem to have energy, but then you went and spent it on errands.
Yeah.
Like a crazy person.
I know. How dare I?
Are you back at Cloud City?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it should have been obvious we're the only two people on. I saw a name and it was small because it was far away, so I couldn't read it. Just wanted to make sure.
Hello, Phono Chirp.
Hello.
How goes? Pretty quiet tonight.
Oh, so quiet. Shh. It's oh so still.
Yeah, the usual borderline musical restaurant contraption. Yep.
What's going on?
And he was just commenting because I'm like standing here next to the sorter.
Ah, yes.
And the usual horrifying music.
I mean, it's certainly a funky beat. Yeah, at this point, I actually kind of want to get these walls in as a matter of priority, because as soon as we have the plots ready and labeled which ones are available,
Yeah.
we can officially throw it open to people.
Yeah.
And people can work on that while we work on other stuff. Huh?
There's a whole shulker here of light blue concrete powder. Can we read that powder?
Well, I was thinking we probably could, but we need to, because that was the stuff for the roof, the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
So until we get that finished, we don't know if we need more.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'd like to think, but I literally don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we need for what's left. And I don't just want to convert it, because once it's converted, it's locked.
Yeah.
So if you ever do get some brain to keep working on those clouds, so we can recycle. If only because you're here more often than I am.
Yeah, no.
Once we know, then we can re-dye that powder to our heart's content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The joys of needing loads of something.
What?
The joys of needing loads and loads of something.
Yeah. Behold the struggles. Thank you. Knew I was missing one. I was on an odd count. That shouldn't happen. But yeah. Something we are suddenly very, very, now that we've tried mega base building, yeah, this is a joy that we know all too well, and will continue to, because next season's plans.
Yep. Next season, more of the same.
Second verse, same as the first.
But we're got at least a couple extra people who are going to be helping us with it, so.
And we have a slightly better idea of what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
Slightly. Are you having fun, hon?
Yeah.
I saw you jumping around the converter area.
Just hanging out for the moment.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, putting the doors on just really finishes this hallway.
Mm-hmm. can feel accomplished.
Yep.
If nothing else, we have one quadrant completely finished. One inner quadrant, anyway. Hey, Thunder Chirps on! Back!
Of course, the invitation also is extended to anyone who's in the chat who happens to be also a member of Symmetria. You are welcome to have a place here in Cloud City.
Yep, you're welcome to build a nice, posh residence. We've got a lot of plots. I should hopefully be finishing filling in 2 more that are actively available.
Yay. But yeah, we'll just put some signs on them. If anything, we can even make one of our little under shop areas, the whole, hey, here, this is the...
Oh, hang on. Again, because the count is not precise. I was going to be finishing up the stuff I had in my hand. How much do you have on you?
I just made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 stacks, and 58.
Good heavens, woman. Well, you can take a turn. You can take a turn while I go take this stuff upstairs. How's that sound? Ah. Did you pick up any of the stuff I just chopped?
I threw 2 at you.
It's hard to tell with all the stuff I've got on my inventory.
That's cool. We were just hoping that, a few people could come and decorate out a couple of the posher residences on the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to come up with stuff for all of them. Because otherwise we're going to have empty rooms full of empty tables. And yes, I went there.
I mean, in theory, if we left them, with their available signs for the world download, anyone who downloaded could go and just do one, but...
Yeah.
One hates to. I want as much finish as possible. Besides, it's not like we haven't helped at other people's builds.
Yep.
But no, the server is slow enough at this point that I'm not expecting a huge turnout, but at least our buddies, hopefully. All right.
Yeah. We can at least get a few places filled. That'd be nice.
I'll take, let me just double check that nothing fell off the sides, but I think we're okay. Yeah, because you gave me, you basically put down an extra 6, so yeah. It's all good. So let me go start putting this stuff down again. And we just got to grab a couple signs, saying that, which ones are vacant, which ones are available.
Yep.
And of course, actively decorate our own. That'll help.
Oh yeah.
And I figure once our places are done, or at least close enough to, we can like put signs out, to label the residences, because you want street address and all that,
Yeah. What's left for mine is 2 more houses and a small park area. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Yeah. Photo trip said for his base, basically all that's really left is like 2 more houses and a park for his base, so he's almost done too.
Yeah, I hesitate to say almost because it feels like there's so much left, but we're probably closer than I feel like it is. Some of the things, once I make decisions and actually start doing them, will probably be pretty quick, like the racetrack and such.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to be particularly detailed.
No, it's just the track, a little place for the animals to get out, and
a little place to stable them, and then the actual track they run around, and the place for people to sit and watch.
Yeah. Pretty easy stuff to set up.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be too hard. It doesn't need to be like super, super detailed, so.
And then the shops that go in underneath. And the houses we're not really going to be doing much with, other than maybe, just our 2 plus, whatever ones that someone else takes on. So we're not actually going to be doing much with
hopefully
those.
others will take. And if we can do those, but at least get the 4 corners.
Yeah.
In.
I mean, we got all the stuff there for the aquarium, so that's just a matter of, building it out, putting in a lot of glass, and
designing it and stuff. The gallery and the library are going to be the same thing. They're going to be like making the garden that I already did. It's going to be fun to do, not excessively time consuming, but Okay, that's 2. Let me try and do the ones on the other side. What I have left, and that will be at least 1 section with 4 available residences.
Nice. just had this thought of a thing. I mean, it's one of those ones that would probably end up, I mean, either using a lot of TNT or a TNT duper.
Which we're not allowed on the server.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on this server anyway. Just had this image in mind that kind of came to mind of what if we were to set up something similar to like our moss block thing, that and have it like spew out you can have like a timer type thing, but have it like spew out the powder on the sides, and then
spew out the what?
Powder, and then have water that would just drop down, convert it all to concrete, stop, and then the timer would be set so that then the TNT would drop. I'm wondering if that wouldn't be a little bit easier to set up than some of the current ones that people keep using that are prone to breaking.
It's hard to say. I know the one that Ren recently put up looks pretty sensible, actually.
Well, that one, isn't that his tree chopper?
No. The one he just put up. Have you watched his most recent?
I saw part of it. I hadn't yet finished it.
Yeah, no, that's a very big multi-tool one. He's got a auto sugarcane farm in there, the concrete maker, and a super smelter around the bottom, so we can do all three at the same time in the same place.
Hey, Cave. He says, make that concrete.
Hey, Cave.
Quadro Chopper 8000.
But the design, he said whose design it was, and I don't remember because me and names. But he said whose design it was for the concrete maker, but it looked pretty sensible. It basically used pistons to fill the area. But it sent it down. It sent it down two sides.
Yeah.
And then drops the TNT down the middle. The two sides, and obsidian surrounding the walls that get pushed in.
Yeah.
It's like, and he actually it was originally for TNT duping design. He actually rigged it up to just take it straight himself.
Yeah.
So it would work.
Yeah. He didn't feel like trying to do a TNT duper.
He did not want to do, especially since I think I don't know if he's got dupers at the quad chopper, but I think he doesn't like using them in general.
Yeah. Well, they're prone to breaking.
It's so true.
You sneeze wrong, you end up getting kicked off while it happens to still be running, and suddenly it's not working anymore. It's it's making use of a glitch in the game.
Basically, which never feels very secure.
Yeah. Because it's a glitch that everyone seems to like, it's not one that they're, in any rush to fix. Like they weren't really in a rush to fix the one that causes like plants and stuff to go in some really weird places. Which they finally took care of that one. I mean, that glitch has been there for like ever, and they finally decided to take care of it.
Yep.
So eventually they'll, because I know they finally also fixed the glitch that allowed for the those super laggy causing
Zero ticks.
the zero ticks. You know, they fixed that one finally.
Mm-hmm.
Which had some people torn and other people going, well, yeah, no. It's fair.
All right. I've got one of the rim sides done up, so that since I'm living in the center one, that's 4 places officially available.
Nice.
All of them with the window view.
Ooh. Fancy.
I have less than a stack left, though, so I definitely can't finish any others in this area or other ones. I might at least start trying to line out a bit of them, you know, just as far as I can, just to replace the moss and stuff. I don't know. What sounds like a nice slab to you, do you think? For the pathways. I prefer a stone to a wood. Feels sturdier.
Yeah. I mean, we do have a double chest of quartz still left, though at the same time we were kind of saving that for possibly one of the towers in the middle.
Yeah, for work on the top level. And quartz slab walkways, come on. It'd be more fun to have a different slab.
Yeah.
You know, to stand out from everything else around.
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do for the center houses is... Oh, right. And if we're going to do a half slab for the walkways, we're going to want to do that instead for the doorways here.
Yeah, you'll want to bring the doorways up one.
Yeah.
Doorways will want to go up one block.
Yeah. I think...
That does remind me. Hey, you need to come pick out your place.
Who needs to pick a place?
Cave.
Yes, he does. Did he say something?
No, just last thing he talked about was the Quadra Chopper 8000.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
yeah, Cave, you gotta come choose a living space. Yeah, I think for the houses in the center area, the inner location of houses, I think I'm gonna put a door on all sides facing any street, and then people living there can decide which one they want to be there. Yeah, but this way you can see from all sides where that domicile is, basically.
Yeah.
And you can move any of these doors around, change up where your entryway is. I'm just putting them dead center to help show where the things are. You know, that's the middle of this plot, basically.
But you missed. You said you were going to take a place here in Cloud City. You're going to turn one of the places into yours. You need to come pick one. We're laying them out.
Yep, we're officially starting to put in the walls for the different units. You know, so you can pick one, move in, and start putting stuff in it.
Yes. Units.
Yas?
Yas.
What is this yas?
It's Ramira. He said, yas, units.
Ah. Absolute units, in fact.
Complete units. Meters and liters.
Got to decide if you want a room with a view or a room closer to the shopping, and therefore with more privacy.
Kelvins, absolutes, Peters.
right, that's all my concrete.
I got more concrete. In fact, I'm almost done converting all this concrete that I made.
Well, damn, it took about as long as it took for me to lay down.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just starting in my quadrant and moving from there. Are you just keeping it all on your person, or?
At the moment, it's on my person, but I can shove it into, like, this chest over here. I was thinking of doing that.
Yeah, I can just take some of it at least and keep laying down, I figure. I can take all of that. Never mind. But yeah, just starting with the area around the place I picked out.
Yes.
And kind of going from there.
Yeah, I figured I was going to be doing much the same, just start in the area that I'm living.
Mm-hmm.
So, mind you could TNT. You do it that way. Yeah, the only thing is that, yes, we could do TNT, but that would be very greatly expensive very quickly because we're not allowed to use dupers on this server. So, if we did TNT, our already thin supply of sand would quickly become depleted.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, I didn't want to risk blowing stuff up inside of my cloud city.
Yeah.
You know, the machine would have to have been put elsewhere.
And there's just something very calming about doing it this way. You know, you just lay it out,
convert it, and you pick it back up.
Yep. And you actually get pretty fast, actually. You know, it's a lot faster than you think.
Yeah. It takes time, but even the TNT concrete converters take time.
Yeah. Because especially since you still have to stand there in most of the ones that they set up, you got to put it all down.
And then it has to blow up, and then it has to get collected, and it has to go through your system, and, you know, it's not devoid of time.
It's like, hey, the time it took her to lay down what she had, you know, upstairs, I'd already converted almost, you know, like
almost all the concrete she was working on.
Yeah.
And you had like what, near 20 stacks?
Yeah.
Perhaps andesite slabs?
Yeah.
We could also do a mix, because while there won't be like roads, like for vehicles, for example, we could have one slab in the center and then put like a border, a sidewalk style border, like along where the houses are and buildings are, you know, to feel like a delineation.
Yeah, true. We could play with it.
Yep. Because while I don't want to, you know, just go too ham on the deep slate tile, it is so good because it feels like such a lovely, properly paved walking road, because you can see the bricks like a cobble style. You know, but the andesite would make a beautiful side trim, I think. I might try laying that out once I'm done with this concrete.
They've converted
At
it
least
all.
try it.
Now I'm just
At
picking it
least
all
try
up.
it in the smaller avenue.
Yeah. Kitten's over there being a derp. He was trying
He
to
usually is.
crawl into the basket and ended up knocking it over.
Well, yeah, because it's empty this time, and there's usually stuff in it.
I know. He's like, what?
But I just did laundry.
It's like, where did it all go? Joe's over here on the clean laundry going, over here.
It's true. The bigger problem with the center houses is that, I mean, all of the houses are going to take a ton of concrete.
Uh-huh.
But the center ones are going to take way more.
Oh, yeah. Again, it's the thing you have. Either you have the smaller house, but with a view, or the big house. Though the only thing
where you're going to have so many floors.
Yeah. It's like I'm also looking at, because I know with mine, when I was putting it up, one of the things I did end up noticing and stuff was that right at the top, it doesn't really fully connect, so I'm going to have to like take some slabs to, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could. I've just left it, because that's just the stuff that's open to the street. You know, and most of it's up so high, it's not going to matter that much.
Yeah, true.
You know, you can kind of see it, but it just creates a little light variation at the top. It's not really jarring, especially with the way the lighting it currently is.
Yeah.
You know, so, and on the inside, since you're probably going to want not white walls, you're going to put up a wall layer inside, it doesn't even matter for your internal per se.
Yeah.
I mean, you might need to put a little bit in there for your internal if you want it nice and clean, or you can just make your ceiling just that little bit lower. You know, just one block lower so that you can get a nice clean ceiling, because you're probably not going to want to use the outside of the build for the ceiling. I imagine, anyway.
Just over here looking at what you got going.
Oh, I just heard your things.
Yep.
But yeah, I actually kind of like that look across that solid wall across the back. That actually looks pretty good. I didn't think I was going to like that, but I do think it actually suits. What do you think?
Yeah. Hello.
The line across the back, you know, across the wall where the glass is. I didn't think I was going to like that look, but I kind of do.
Yeah. And then inside, they can do whatever they want in here. And you got windows. You know, and the thing is, too, once you see them and stuff, they actually are fairly good sized.
Oh, no, they really are. They're all good size. I made sure they were nice and big. Again, the whole point of this floor is to feel very posh. This is where, you know, the owner, you know, the people who enjoy the fruits of the labors of those down below.
Yep.
It doesn't need to be actively horrible, but it's still the way this goes. Capitalism!
Yay!
But yeah, this is where the people of means are, who don't need to work in labor industry, like down below. All right, that's this place done.
It looks like I may have used
And I
quartz for mine,
used
but oh well.
almost all of what you gave me. I have just short of 2 stacks left.
Wow.
Out of everything you gave me. Are you putting up around you?
Yeah.
Here, you can have what's left of mine. That's not enough to really meaningfully start anything with.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm just replacing the, moss.
Yeah. You go, hon. I can put back the moss I have picked up into the shulker where we brought up the moss.
Yeah.
It's not like we're not going to use moss. Just, not for that. Okay. I'm going to go play around with the avenue look. I'm going to grab the 2 blocks I was thinking of and try laying it out in the area around my place.
Yeah, just to see how it looks.
That bit of an avenue, just to get an idea what it would look like. Oh, wrong one. How are we making the deep slate we're making with andesite in our pack, right? Resource pack, right? I wanna say?
Oh.
I'll go test. I'm pretty sure it's in a blast furnace. Oh shucks, let me check. Where was that thing? Data packs, there it is. Yeah, andesite in a regular furnace will give cobbled deep slate. Okay. Glad I checked, though. I would have put it in the wrong one. That's enough for a sample, at least. We're going to need a lot more andesite, though. If this does work anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it will, but let's have a look.
More torches over here.
Huh?
I couldn't take this all the way up to the ceiling, so I got some areas here not finished.
Oh, yeah. Definitely light those up.
Yeah, so I'm going to need some more torches up here on the roof, or on the wall here.
Well, we've got tons, because I was taking them up down below. I've got 26 on me, if you need to come get.
Where you at?
Not to mention all that I'm about to take up by putting down these slabs.
Oh, yeah, you're over on your side. Here, I'll just take the ones.
It's behind you. There you go.
Yep. All right. All right.
We're still going to want to put on some nice lighting, just for looks, but for safety purposes, keeping it slab means we can keep the lighting purely aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Probably make the lighting part of the smooth walls, I should think. Maybe do like a ring, a line of like a line of periodic sea lanterns across the concrete, perhaps?
Yeah.
But what do you think?
It looks nice.
Any thoughts?
Not really. If you're saying stuff, I can't hear you. Oh, just me shifting in paint. So,
Okay, just checking. A slightly larger patch. Like, I don't just want to use diorite, and granite's a little bit too poppy, I think. I don't really want to use anything that makes a tile line for this. Well, cobblestone and stone could work as well. But I do like the texture of andesite. And seriously, this really does look so much like a cobblestone walkway. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the block. we can let it simmer for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we officially have 5 places available for people to move in if they so choose.
Yep.
Hello, kitty. You are not tamed, and yet you are not running away. And I have no fish.
Aw. Kitty's hopeful. Feed me, bitch!
Ah, well. We all still have the library, the aquarium, and the gallery to concoct. Though, yes, putting in these walls is definitely going to help. Although the general size-ish of the gardens helps as well to show off the kind of space we're working with.
Yeah.
Again, we might be able to and choose to expand it out a bit into the walkway-ish area, but that's a comparatively negligible space in and of itself.
Mm-hmm. It's basically roughly that size.
Yeah, roughly fiddly-bee that size. And more or less that shape. It's basically going to be very pie wedgy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and you're flanked by the gallery and the aquarium, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, is this the library? I think this might be the library.
Art and books.
Yeah, art and books. That's correct. Yeah, you've got those on your two sides. Yeah, I've got the yep. The aquarium and the park. I like the idea of having. Well, I had the notion of maybe having the aquarium. Each color of axolotl gets its own tank,
Yeah.
and can be decorated, accordingly, or at least befittingly, for its color.
Yeah.
And then a minimum of 1 extra tank for the tropical fish. So that would be 6 tanks in total, I believe.
It could work.
Yeah. Well, as long as we've got the moss blocks here, I guess we'll take some to start marking out potential spots.
Mm-hmm. Figure out the layout for it. Then we gotta figure out what it's gonna be made of. I mean, glass, of course.
Well, the tanks, yes, but is it going to be enclosed? I mean, the library and the gallery are likely to be walled-in buildings, which makes sense. They feels good. But the park is open air, and it's like, okay, should the aquarium be open air as well? Or should it also be walled in? Start by marking
the
out
walls could also just be the tanks, too.
The tank, well, that would, it's true. This is a true statement.
That way people can, see the fishies on the way while they're going by, or, look at a couple of the axolotls.
It's true. That would basically be the equivalent of making it open air. As in it can you might still wander in between the tanks, into the inside of the tanks, but if you can see it without having to fully enter a building, that's basically an open air.
Kind of like some of those walk-through tanks that we see over at Cabela's and stuff.
It's true. It could literally be a walk-through tank situation too.
Yeah.
In fact, it could almost be one big tank, but just have internal divisions. Because the axolotls need to be kept away from the tropical fish.
Or we'll be replacing them all the time.
Yeah, and while the axolotls can share their own tank, it's more fun, I think, to just play with the, with the fact that we've got all these colors.
Yeah. Well, I can say for one thing for sure, next season, I am going to, in one of our areas, probably the cultural district or something, make an Atlantis nightclub, and the floors are going to be glow squids.
Yes!
Like changing colors and glow squids.
glow squids behind tinted glass, because that just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Do it. Because we gotta have like a restaurant row kind of area somewhere. Yeah, that's a great place to put that kind of thing. All right, so that's roughly the space for the aquarium, and 6 tank. Well, if we did do the walk-through tank style, we could basically kind of try and make it like a horseshoe shape.
Yeah.
How wide?
The thing is, too, especially with the way it is and stuff, we could even wrap the tank a bit over the top so that that's
a walkthrough idea.
Yeah,
is that you have it go all the way up and over? It's literally a tunnel.
Yeah.
Got to figure out how wide the individual sections would be, like the actual part where the water is, though.
Yeah,
because it'll determine a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't want to make it too thin, but don't want to make it too thick either. Maybe 4 blocks of space?
That sounds about good.
For the fishies?
And you also got to take into account, too, of being able to lay down, like, sand and stuff to make the ground look good.
Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about that. I just mean, like, side-to-side space.
Yeah.
Not height, but width. Because it's 4 on each. If it's going to be, like, 4 wide of the water on each side, then that tells you how wide you can make your walkway,
Yeah.
Although if we did do a horseshoe, the inner one could literally just be all tank.
Yeah.
And just have the outer side be, that they can swim into be the 4 wide. That could work.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 wide on each side. There. Okay, which means the inner tank. And again, we just means we literally put in internal glass dividers between the sections.
Yeah.
And as long as we have 6 sections, we're good. Okay, if it's going to be 4 wide all the way, and because of the glass panes, we would have to put an interior wall down. So.
Uh-huh.
Because they'll waterlog and water will leak.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be a glass wall, but it would need to be there, so we can't take it into the calculations for space.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be walled. And so basically it makes it a big circle you can walk through that actually covers over you as well. That's kind of cool. It's going to be a little bit claustrophobic because I'm only going to go too high for the walkway to maximize the space.
Yeah. But at the same time, you're going to be having kind of that sort of openness from being, you know, a tank.
Yeah, it's all glass and water, and you can see through it. Just, you know, no jumping in the aquarium. Ooh, maybe put the tropical fish section just along the back wall where the outside glass is, where the window is.
Yeah.
And then divide up the intersections by color of axolotl. They're kind of swimming centrally.
Yeah.
Or the reverse. Divide up the 5 colors along the back wall and then have just a nice big reef with all the fishies in the middle.
Two.
Oh, I think that might look even better, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, these 2. It's going to be hard to figure out because, size of the tank on a diagonal would be fun. Actually, yes, I should probably make the walkway more of a... Actually, yeah, that's the tank, isn't it? So... Yeah, I like the outer horseshoe being all for axolotls and then the center section being all for tropical fish. I like that idea.
That almost makes me envision like one of those, you know, those circular center tanks that you see, the swim tanks at aquariums. Well, they have the big tube tank in the middle.
It does give a notion, don't it?
Yeah. Well, of course, I'm just sitting here going like, you know what, random question. My question of the day for people. With the upcoming MabiCraft Live that's going to be hitting here online this next month. And there's going to be a new mob vote. Anybody got any guesses to what kind of mob we're voting for? They said it's going to be a mob vote, not a biome vote, so... Of course, they've also given a possible hint as to what might be the announced thing that they're going to be working on next. You know, it could have just been them goofing around, but, you know, it could also have been a hint, which would be kind of amazing if it is exactly what they said it was, so...
I did miss the hint. What was it?
Basically, the guy was talking about swamps.
Oh, yes, the swamps.
So it would definitely be kind of nice if swamps end up being the next biome that they end up working on.
Seeing as I kind of wanted that.
Yeah. So, you know, if they do it like they've been doing with these other ones where they do, you know, do 2 things at once. You know, we had the village and pillage and then the caves and cliffs. You know, there is a possibility that they could do swamps and something else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would think the other obvious thing to match with it would be something like the deserts and badlands, because that's the other biome that gets no love.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I mean, the question is on the mob vote, are they just going to, like, basically dump more mobs on us that are from their other games, like they did this last time? Or will they be something unique?
Hard to say.
What kind of mob would you like?
That is a good question. Which is, I know why you ask it.
Yes. Like, if you were going to add a mob to the game, what kind of mob would you add?
That really is tricky.
Yeah. I mean, I know one I would love to see a mob adjustment would be, finally giving us more dog breeds.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be, the most common dog breeds. Like pit bulls and huskies. I know one of the other popular breeds is the Dalmatians, poodles. Let's see what else is a popular breed. Pommies, but they're kind of small. They small.
Them small.
Them small. Corgis. They also small. Yeah. See, as for mobs,
I'm trying to think. I would like it to be something resembling a functionality.
yeah.
Not that I need everything to function and be just cool stuff is just cool.
Yeah.
But I like the possibilities that functionality would add.
Yeah. Let alone it is kind of annoying when they just add a mob that doesn't really do anything but take up space and get in your way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pandas and polar bears. Now, mind you, pandas are actually way more useful than people think, but...
And honestly, they're fecking adorable.
Yeah.
And don't you dare.
Yeah, but polar bears just sort of wander around, murder everything, and attack you if they happen to have a cub with them.
Mm-hmm. Not the best, really.
And then if you kill them, all you get is fish. Which if they're attacking you, you kind of have to do,
Okay. I think I've got a decent aquarium layout. decent.
I'll come up and have a look
perfect.
at it.
Not perfect, but it's never going to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Happy accident in the designing is giving me 2 areas I can have nice little places to sit down. You know,
nice.
Put a couple benches in. The aquarium's on the same side as the axolotls.
Woo!
I ended up shrinking the outer ring from 4 wide water space to 3 wide.
Uh-huh.
Partially just to allow for some spacing stuff, but yeah. The axolotls have the biggest space. And at least designing is not going to be too hard, because it's going to be glass from top to bottom for the most part.
Yeah. And, you know, like some sand and stuff in there to make the bottom look nice. Some
and make a nice sandy floor. Yep, put in plenty of coral and coral fans and coral block. You know, the whole thing. Make it all look very pretty.
Seagrass.
Oh yeah, kelp and seagrass. Oh yeah. Take full advantage of the bone mealing. Sign now. Spaces.
If anything, I think I would like to see a mob that's more of a fantastical one.
Yeah,
because they do have their policy of the real world ones. They try not to make, you know, like, attack players and shit. So something more fantastical you can do more with.
Yeah, that might be more.
It doesn't have to be a hostile mob, but
you know, but this is Minecraft. We can have fantastical beasts in it.
Yeah,
we already do. We've already got a big old dragon, and I don't necessarily want more dragons. As I like the Ender Dragon to feel very special. But you know,
if we added more dragons, I think I'd like to go more along the lines of like tiny fire lizards. You know.
Yeah, or wyverns or something.
Yeah,
an actual variant of some kind.
Yeah. I think having, like, little dragons that you could keep as a pet would be cool.
That would be cool.
They can, like, sit on your shoulder and protect you with fire.
Yeah. Or even not, just look cool. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see.
Have tiny little flying jewels.
It's true. Something like a fairy would be cute. Oh! Especially if they did do swamps, fireflies.
Oh, fireflies!
Fireflies to fill up a swamp.
Or if you want to go with something a bit more fantastical as a made-up mob type thing, what about something that would be similar to like a will-o-wisp?
Ooh, yeah, like a will-o-wisp or a fairy,
and it might possibly lead you to something good or something bad.
It's true. There's an idea. Little, like, floating ball of light.
Yep.
Of some kind.
Could lead you to a witch's hut. Yeah. It could lead you to a mob spawner. It could lead you to a treasure chest.
You know, and only, I think kind of like with dolphins, you would have to do something. It's not just going to randomly. Like, you got to give it something, and then it will take you to someplace cool.
Yeah. Like dolphins.
Or dangerous.
Dolphins, you feed them fish.
And they take you to, one of those, underwater ruins.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you still got to give it something. So it's not, but otherwise it just sits there and looks all atmospheric and cool. But especially like connected to a swamp, that kind of the floating motes of light in the swamp just caught my attention.
Yeah.
Like, something like that. That would be cool. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Some sort of flying mob at least I was starting to veer towards, because the only flying mobs we have at the moment are bees, which are adorable but dumb, and phantoms.
Well, we also have parrots, but again, once you tame them, they don't do much flying.
Even before you tame them, they don't do much flying. They do a lot more sitting. They just, instead of walking, they flit.
Yeah.
But as far as incidental mobs in the world, you've got bees and you've got phantoms. There's no birds of any kind, no other flying insects, which in and of itself is okay, but,
Yeah.
Because we do have the bees, but... something else that flies, because especially with the axolotls, we now have plenty of stuff that swims.
Mm-hmm.
And with we've got more than enough stuff that just roams free. So get the skies a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Without being something that's going to dive bomb you.
Yeah. I mean, I know they were talking about for like deserts adding like vultures.
Yeah, there's the Badlands. Badlands
and stuff. Who will circle around people's, fallen players' things.
Mm-hmm. Which is indeed a cute little idea. I mean, a lot of the mobs they've already proposed for other biomes I would totally like to see involved too.
Yeah.
Are you in the storage?
Concrete converter.
Ah. In that case, I'll pop down to the storage. I'm just curious how we are on glass. So obviously we're going to need a ton. Not to mention sand. Yeah, we just need to go down to take a couple shulkers and go down to the mining desert.
Yeah.
We've got some sand here that we can repurpose still, but between all the concrete we need and everything else, we just need more sand. We also need more andesite, but that's just go down to the mines and actually start looking for some veins.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did when we needed diorite. At least we have no shortage of white dye.
Yep.
Well, I will say, dear, so much for your notion of quitting stream early.
I know. It's like almost 7 again. I just managed
People
showed up, and then I just kind of got a little bit of a minor second wind.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, I'm still hurting a lot, so I'm just trying to ignore it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got
about 15 minutes.
A little over 11 stacks of glass. That's not enough. I was thinking of using plain glass, not colored glass, except in one spot because I want to color the beam. That one's the blue side. So take a little light blue for specifically over where the beam is. Mm-hmm. We could use light blue glass as well, but I was thinking just regular old glass. At least for me.
Yeah.
If you've got an opinion, I'll take it. But yeah, I think it would just you can see nice. Yeah, you can see nice and clear through it. It's all good. Yeah.
I mean, the blue glass, especially the light blue glass, does work well with sort of blending when you're using like in tanks and stuff because it helps sort of fix some of the issues with the water on glass. But at the same time, it does affect the color of what you're seeing inside.
Yeah, and I'd like the colors to stay true. Although we could use the light blue glass for the sections that separate out the tanks.
Yeah.
On the axolotl side, anyway.
Yeah, because it'll blend with the water better.
Yeah, so we can use it and we can have it come through to the main glass wall because it also shows where the breaks in the tanks are.
Yeah.
And it just means I definitely want to put a break in the tank over where the beacon beam is. All right, may as well take a bit of stuff at least. See how far I can get laying stuff out. Take up the moss again. Just take it's not good. I'm gonna need more than it, but take a stack of sand to start, a couple stacks of regular glass.
Yeah.
Just see how far I get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's debatable to put down a border block along the same level where the sand's gonna be. But I'm going to have to at least put a break in it over where the beam is. So I don't see any reason why we can't see the sand through the glass,
Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of places will do things like try to make the bottom area look more natural anyway with those kind of tanks.
Yeah. So, being able to see, literally just have glass between you and the sand as well. So, yeah, this bit would be the walkway area and just loops through.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be for our tropical fish and coral reef thing, the big display.
Yeah, which I think would be kind of cool.
And then along the outside ring that goes all the way around, this is for the axolotls.
You can just do little split areas of them so that
you can just divide them up into 5 segments. 2 along each side, and then 1 in the middle will do, I think.
Yeah. I say put the blue ones in the middle.
Oh, naturally.
Especially since you can have the blue bean here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just fill in the areas that are going to have the stuff with sand, because we can't dig up the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, if that's going to be the wallway, then that's going to have glass there, so.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then we just have lighting inside, sea pickles and sea lanterns and stuff.
Yeah.
It'll go through the glass and help light up the surrounding area as well, so not overly concerned. But yeah, because of how this ended up going shape-wise, mathematically.
But it also means, too, here on these spots here, we can, maybe put, an extra sea lantern, right there.
Oh, yeah. We could put it on the same level as the glass. That'll work.
That way it'll light the path as well.
Yeah, that'll work fine.
Yeah, and then just back here, all you have to do is just kind of connect this back to this thing up back here. You don't have to worry about this back wall.
Yep. Well, no, I still need to put the layer of glass because these panes will waterlog and the water will shoot out.
Ah, yeah.
I remember that from dealing with glass panes down underneath. When we were making the little thing underneath the bulb. Yeah, when I tried to use panes, I learned the hard way that just let the water in. So that's about a stack of sand's worth. But, so yeah, just have, all this outside stuff will be glass. Yeah, I think that'll work fine. And yeah, these back little corner bits where the walking area turns are big enough that I can even put a little bench or 2 in here. Maybe put one of those 2x2 stairs. Make it one of those round benches.
Yeah.
Where it's a bench all the way around with just a shared back in the middle.
Yeah, that works.
So that you can look on all sides, or even just a 2 back to back, because it can be hard to get it to actually pull that off. To get the actual corner all the way around. But if I can, I can. If not, I can just make it a back-to-back 2-2 just so you can look in all directions still. But yeah. That could be a thing. I think this could work. Just need to go down to the mining desert and take some shulker boxes and just get all the sand.
Yeah. We're just going to take some time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, one axolotl can get the bulk of an arm. Another one can basically get the whole corner areas. And then the middle for the blues. It's got to try and count out. Which tunnel is the mining desert down?
Our tunnel?
How far away?
It's just down, going back towards the hub, a few tunnels. It's really close.
Oh, I passed it. Well, I pass it regularly, I suppose, is more the phrase.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the mining desert in Mesa is just right over there, so.
Fair enough. I'll grab some shulker boxes and my shovel and just keep going until I need to fix my shovel at least.
Yeah. Almost.
Oh, yeah. Go get my pockets a bit. Grab those shoulders.
I believe at the moment all we really have are about 3 shulkers.
That is so sad. What did we use the other ones for?
You used up a good portion of them for the casino.
Yes, I know, but we still had more than 3.
It's just over time, you know, just some of them gotten used for various things.
Well, fortunately, they're cheap.
Yeah.
If we ever get any more diamonds.
Hell, if we get more diamonds, just doing things like picking up the, you know, like a shulker box of, you know, of like, sand. You know, for a couple like getting a shulker box of sand for a couple diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah, yep. Oh boy, okay. Step 1, find some sand.
Yeah,
okay,
I
here. Nope, that's all sandstone, my bad. Okay. Oh. Holy moly.
I know, the sand, the desert is really picked over at the moment.
No shite. This is done right. Okay, I have found an area. That still has some sand in it.
Yeah, and it's like one of those things, too, that this close to the end of the season, they may not reset the desert.
That would be very annoying.
Yeah.
Can you sleep, hon?
I'm nowhere near a bed. Give me a second. Ow, ow, ow.
Thank you.
The only people on the thing again.
Huh?
Are we the only people on here again?
Yeah. I know Phototrip is on.
Probably busy with something. Like
Must be.
round or whatever. Okay, I got like 2 more places completely enclosed in, and I've managed to.
Huh?
I'm just saying, like over here at the moment, I've got 2 more places completely closed in.
Very nice.
Six, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we are actually now running over.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I will close things up.
Well, because now we're in a groove, you see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to still keep working here, and we'll have
Oh, yeah.
a couple more places here ready to go.
Although
But
hopefully we'll be having dinner soon, so we'll at least take a break.
yeah, yeah. I guess. So, yeah, it's been fun. So, anyway, everybody, thanks for coming, whether you were here for a short time or the whole time. Really enjoyed having you. So, everyone, be well, stay safe, and love you. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see if there's anybody on to send a rate to. I can rate furniture.
Who has live TV?
Start a raid. And then say, adieu to everybody. Thank you for coming. So make sure to give them love from me. All right. Bye, all.